Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Bear Den and Coffee with Jeffy. Okay. First off, from yesterday, I'd like to apologize to the person that put a comment out there. The reason I'm apologizing is because, that was me years ago. I used to be like that. Put out stuff, didn't matter. If I was miserable, everybody else was miserable. I don't know if the person that said that was, but I'm apologizing for the fact that I told him to go F himself. That's not cool. But on the other hand, I want to thank you because it made me look at myself and made me see that I used to be just like that. And I don't like that. I don't want to be like that anymore, and I try my best not to. So that's about it for that, but I truly, sincerely apologize for that. Okay, another apology is for my music. I use the iMovie. When I checked it out, it had music in it for the shaving part, because I didn't even want to sit there without music and shave, you know what I mean? But yeah, I downloaded it. It had music when I reviewed it before I downloaded it, and I don't know what happened to the music. So again, I apologize. I'm learning as I go along. I know a lot of you are patient, and I'm happy for that. But I'm learning. This is all new stuff for me. And one of the reasons, I do read everybody's comments. Okay, for now. I might not do it later, but for now I do, because I'm facing my fear. My fear is I'm going to screw up. And that's one of the reasons why I didn't want to do this. So I'm looking at it now. It's not like screwing up, but I'm learning, because I don't know. I really don't know. I wish I could say I know all this stuff, but I don't know all this stuff. So I'm learning. People have given me great suggestions, and I've tried to implement them and put them in. So please be patient, and hope you enjoy it. I'm trying to put out the best stuff, in my limited capacity, so people will enjoy it. So on that note, that's it. I already talked about looking at myself, and that's what I did. With a negative comment, I looked at myself, and I used to be just like that. Yep. I don't hope somebody don't faint or nothing, but yes, I used to be just like that, and that's why I'm not. I really worked hard not to be like that anymore. Oh yes, part of what that person said yesterday was I was begging for a diesel heater and transmission and all that stuff. That's not the case. The case is, people told me, this is van life, okay? This is van life. I don't have a brand new vehicle, and I'm not knocking people that do. But a lot of people buy brand new because it's under warranty, and if anything should happen, it's covered. Well, in my case, this is a beat-up old 2006 Shaw vehicle that's going to have issues. It can be a problem child. Some people are lucky, and they don't. They drive them for years, no problem. I guess I'm not so lucky, but this is what I can afford. This is my thing. Know your limits, stay within it. So, sorry I'm not wearing a bikini and my feet are out the door and I'm on a nice cozy beach saying, oh, van life. Well, this is my van life. A lot of my friends, some of them have brake issues. They got to wait and whatever. And they got to do themselves or whatever. Same thing with me. There's things I got to do it myself. So when I put out something, I don't expect people to, we got to, no, I don't expect that at all. But I did put out the fact that I needed a diesel heater. And I put out the fact that, I wasn't sure, I couldn't afford the expensive one. I was contemplating on the middle one. And some people have said, just buy another one of the cheap ones, right? So I said, yeah, okay. So I settled on that, and then I got a call from, you might know him from Chrome's video, my buddy Gus in the bus. Well, he has one. He's opened the box, he said, but he couldn't put it in because he's having issues walking and stuff with his legs. So he reached out and said, "You want mine? I paid $200 for it. I'll sell it to you for $200." There you go, problem solved. That's why I put it out. It's not because I want a handout. No, I put it out to get the word out. Because even with the transmission, because I was really quick to get that transmission going, because I was stuck in, I was stuck in the middle of the water. You know what I mean? I had to get it going, so I jumped on it as soon as I could. And but a few days later, or a day later, the word was out, and people said, "No, if Jeffy Bear gets a transmission, I'll put it in for him." Like, you know what I mean? I had lots of offers of people helping me out. That's why I put it out there. It's not like, I need money. No, that's not it. I put it out there because people told me, somebody can help you. And that's what I try to do to people. I just don't tell everybody my business of me helping people or stuff like that. No, I give stuff, I get stuff, I give stuff, I do what I can to help my fellow person that lives in my community or is doing the same thing. Anyways, it's just and the other thing, I didn't realize it, but a friend of mine from Ontario said she was going through some videos, and a few days ago, this time 4 years ago, I guess it is now, is that my mom passed away. And like I said earlier, I used to talk to one of my daughters, and not talking to her at this point, and she used to always put up, stuff about my mom, and saying that she misses her and stuff, which is all good. But I miss my mom, don't get me wrong, but I totally missed the day or whatever. Anyways, my friend said maybe subconsciously or something that might be affecting you, and you're a little bit sad or whatever, and and that's quite possible. Before my mom died, or before she passed away of cancer, we got for years before we were able to talk and share, and I was able to apologize for being such a asshole at times, not treating her the way I should have treated her all my life. Yeah, and I believe when she did pass, that night or that morning, the last night before she passed, I was the last person to talk to her. And when she passed away, and it's just going to sound weird, but it's my thing. So, I was the last person that she talked to. So that was good. And when her spirit's already gone. It's just the body left. But there was an option of pushing the button to, send her off on her way, cremation. It sounds a little creepy, but my mom and I had a relationship, and it's like, it was almost like at the end there when it's all it was hit the button. That's it. Okay, goodbye. You're done. Cost me $100 or something like that, or whatever. No big deal. But when I was sitting outside, I used to smoke a lot, cigarettes. When I was sitting outside, it almost reminded me of an old Humphrey Bogart movie, cigarettes there and looking up at the sky and you see the smoke. Well, anyways, I was sitting outside leaning up against the truck, and I could see the chimney, and I could see the smoke, warm air going up, and I could just imagine myself having a cigarette at that time saying, well, Ma, you brought me into this world, and now I'm taking you out. And, that whole, from beginning to end, that whole scenario, it's not for everybody, but that whole scenario was, like I felt fulfilled, like, yep, my mom brought me into this world, and I was the last one to see her go. And that's, That's why I don't have a problem with missing my mom, or, you know, because she's always with me. It's like, I mean, beside my bed, there's a little picture of my grandmother and my mother. And, yeah, she's always with me. I talk to her all the time. You know, biggest thing I miss about mom is I can't pick up the phone and tell her how happy I am, or I'm coming home to see her. So, but other than that, you know, and just gratitude and being grateful. Uh, there's a saying I grew up with, and when I got sober and when I was in recovery, and it's I don't deserve what I got, but I'm glad I didn't get what I deserved. Anyways, on that note, hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you very much for supporting me and helping me out and being there. And yeah, you all have a good day. Stay safe. Be kind to yourself and others. And happy travels. Bye bye.